2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Rocket Mortgage Classic is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Well, it's certainly a great opportunity for this player to bounce back in this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. Length really isn't a feature, Rich, at the Detroit Golf Club. At the second, bombs away.
Bombs away. This is probably one of the strongest par fours on this golf course. Basically just a straightaway hole. Just take driver out and get with it. Second shot should be coming into this green with some kind of short to mid iron.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Rich, the third hole, not too dissimilar to the first.
It's not in length, 390 yards from the back of the tee. Again, need to hit something about 280 yards to get it past the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Again, with a short iron in their hand, players are looking to make birdie.
This is from miles away. Oh, I like the look of this. That's a clever play, that one. Moving up a leaderboard and ahead of their rival. The par 5 fourth is a monster, 616 yards.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in two, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
Let's get back to it, shall we? No green in red, but a chance to save their par. How close was that to going down? Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Yeah, good putt. Well holed. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. Rich, this par 3 fifth really resembles a Donald Ross, an elevated green, and you miss anywhere, and you're going to struggle to make your 3.
Absolutely. Reminds me a lot of something you'd see at Pinehurst, where there really isn't a flat spot anywhere around the edges of this green. So a quality iron shot is a must on this par 3.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. This hole here is a par 4.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
That's outstanding. What a putt. And that will take him to 1 under. Moments like that deserve another look.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Well, if you're not a couple under already through 6 holes here at Detroit Golf Club, you'll want to look to make a birdie at least at the par 5 7th, measuring 555 yards.
Yes, a hole that every player in this field must take advantage of. Just the fairway bunker down the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. You find the fairway, and all of a sudden you're licking your chops as you know you can reach the green in 2, setting up hopefully an eagle putt. Anything missing over in the left-hand bunker, though, could get a little dicey.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Here's HV3. Wow, that was handy holding out from there.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
The 8th is a short par 4 measuring just 360 yards, Rich. Decision to go for it or just to lay it back?
I like going for it 8 days a week, twice on Sunday, as you well know, Luke. So I'm going to go ahead, take out driver, and give her a whirl. Hopefully avoiding the trees over on the right-hand side. Want to hit it over in the left-hand bunker or just shy of it, setting up a very simple pitch shot.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
This putt to try and save their par.
Currently 2 under for the event. Needs this one to kick right. What's in front of them, Henny?
This is way out. They could probably use a 9-iron from back here.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And just with 9 holes remaining, Rich, what do you think here is going to happen for this player?
Look, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Was on a good line. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. The 11th is the longest of the par 3s on the course, Rich. Another strong one around 230 yards.
Another long par 3 on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you, as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par 3 and hit it long, as this green tilts from back to front at a pretty good clip.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 12th hole, Rich, a good test, particularly with a tee shot.
It is a demanding tee shot here. Want to avoid that fairway bunker. To carry it, it's about 300 yards. Should you get past it, you have a mid-iron into this par 4 that you'd love dearly to make par on. This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Setting up here with a very long putt.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. That's well holed. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The par 4 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Rich. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. All the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4.
Let's take a look at HV3. And after that effort, that's how it looks. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Just 5 holes remain in the round here, and there's some birdie opportunities starting with the par 5 14th.
Yes, at 560 yards, you just want to make sure you avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. From there, most players will be able to go for this green in 2 that is surrounded by water on the front and 2 deep bunkers over there on the right-hand side. It's a wonderful opportunity to get some confidence over the last 4 holes by knocking it on in 2.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Ooh, right by the hole. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Yeah, good job. Nice par. Rich, the 15th, a great little short par 3. Really only a wedge off the tee, but gee, you need to be deadly accurate.
That you do. Just 150 yards from the back tee, and again, a signature design by Donald Ross, where everything on the edge of the green funnels away from it and down into a couple of bunkers, left and right, 1 short and nothing in the back. Still, with just a wedge in your hand, players must be thinking birdie.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. All right, Rich, a couple of strong par fours remain, starting right here at 16.
16 is a wonderful par 4, very difficult driving hole. You must keep it out of those 3 bunkers that dot both the right and left-hand side of the fairway. From there, you're going to have a second shot that's fairly flat, and funny enough, a fairly flat green as well. Still, players are looking to make a solid 4 here. Nothing worse.
Par putt coming up here.
It's looking solid.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The last of the real scoring holes comes here at the penultimate hole, the 17th, the par 5, stretching at 575 yards.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who elect to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
And a very familiar sight, Tiger Woods on top of the leaderboard. The finishing hole, Rich, an old world classic.
It is definitely that. Players are going to want to aim out to the right-hand side, away from the bunker and the water that is down the left-hand side. And from there, they're going to go in with a short to middle iron for their second to a green that tilts pretty significantly from back to front. This truly is a wonderful finishing hole.
Just didn't drop. A 7-footer right here. Oh, what a stroke. Just a short putt remaining here. Bogey's not your best effort, but well played today. And with that, their round has come to an end, and Rich, they should be pretty happy with where they sit on the leaderboard.
After 2 rounds, absolutely some really solid work out there. A little room for improvement, but I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Rocket Mortgage Classic is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Luke Elvey here with Rich Beam in the booth, and Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
Final round, they're in the top 5, but let's face it, their golf hasn't been stellar this week. It's been good, but not stellar. That's what the leaders in front of them are doing, stellar golf. So this player really needs to make something happen going to this final round if they have any hope to win.
Oh, I've got those special chills up the spine. I know today's going to be a beauty. Let's get into it. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in. Here we are at the third. That's not the one he wanted. Going with the hybrid.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Looking really good, this one. And gets that putt of distance to go. And it's Tiger on top of the leaderboard. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in 2, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
He's currently sitting in third. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That was wonderfully done. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
This one's tracking.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Let's see what happens here on the 7th. Getting ready to play their third. Just 3 strokes back. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup. Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Super shot that. And that will take him to 7 under. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Good looking shot this. Second shot here on the 8th. Great looking shot this. And this putt to move them into a tie for second. And after that hole, the standings have this player in second place behind Tiger Woods. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Oh, 14-footer. It's good to make a few of these per round. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Well holed. Let's move on. The leaderboard has them sitting in second place behind Tiger Woods. Well, I like the look of the line here. They should find the fairway. Playing this one about 130 yards out. Just 2 shots behind. Going with the pitching wedge here.
That dog will hunt.
Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity. Oh, just missed. A par putt awaits.
Looking good so far.
That gets the job done. And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top. We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival Harold Varner III has a worthy competitor this week.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And after that hole, the standings have this player in second place behind Tiger Woods.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from his flag.
Well, you're a ball striker, there's no doubt about that.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
The leaderboard has them sitting in second place behind Tiger Woods. Second shot here on their 13th hole. That was a beauty. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that was pure. And here we are with the third shot. He's 2 shots back. Oh, that one just missed the hole. 8 feet to the cup.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. And choosing the 8-iron here. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Needs to make a move soon. Quality shot, that one. Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
I think it's more like a gaggle of birdies, isn't it, Luke? Gaggle?
Gaggle of birdies. A bonanza.
Bonanza of birdies.
Yep. All right. Beauty.
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Currently 14 under for the event. And after a birdie at the last, we'll take the honor on the hole.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who like to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Looking better.
Wonderful shot. Well, that'll give him a big boost. Promoted to the top of the leaderboard. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. Yeah, that one will play. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, so close. That's disappointing. Well, what a wonderful display this has been. This putt is for a final score of 61. And that will do it for this player today. And wow, what a rivalry that was. Let's recap some of the results. Well done, Henny Koyak. Thanks for joining us on course today.
No place I would rather be, Luke. What a day it was. Saw some wins, saw some losses. Overall, some great golf and a pleasure to be out here alongside you guys.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning